I'm in Orange County. I'll make a stop real quick, then I'm gonna head back over to Garden Grove Park. Probably be there for quite some time. I gotta do something about this. Neuralink, Elon Musk, they're invading everybody. They're going after all the law enforcement to stop them from being able to arrest them. Right? They're getting everybody connected to the extortion and sex trafficking ring called the Illuminati. You don't want everybody to be Illuminati police because it's equivalent to having the Klan roaming America again, right? They carry out Klan principles, as you've seen. I've had a police officer tell me, stay out of Garden Grove, you'll never have a business in Garden Grove again, because white supremacists said that I couldn't have everything in my life without sharing it with other people, being extorted. But this is not something you want, especially because that's where child sex trafficking comes from. That is the human trafficking industry. As I said before, you go around robbing people and you sex traffic the witnesses or kids that they have in their lives. That's what happened with us. Women and children. Jesus' followers went through that. They did it with Jewish people in Germany. They call it the Holocaust. And they said Hitler hated the Jews, just like they told people that I hated Asians, and that's far from the truth. They create a narrative that they want you to go by of this person that they're robbing. And if you don't go by it, they send you to concentration camps. For Germany, it was concentration camps. For here, it's just concentration, or concentration houses, concentration locations. But they have in Westminster, they have in Garden Grove, they have in Fountain Valley as well. If you're familiar with CoIntelPro, it's quoted that J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI when CoIntelPro started, or throughout CoIntelPro, said that CoIntelPro was to prevent the Black Messiah. Now, a Messiah is a savior of a group of people. So in this situation, which is the same martyr protocol that Jesus went through, right? You don't see all of it, but if you go through it, you can pretty much find it. Same thing that Martin Luther King went through, Malcolm X went through it, and many others. It's the same protocol. The Klan did it from here. The Klan is from Great Britain. Rome did it, and before Rome, ancient Egypt did it. So it passed down, and now Elon Musk is taking control of everything. And this is something him and the New Klux Klan, or Neuralink, are pushing around the world. Successful, they are going to change our simulation. Our simulation is cultures, habits. If they're successful at changing them, they're going to put us into a white supremacy extremist hell on earth. Okay, like I've said before, they want all the Asians to be sex trafficked. They want to eventually genocide black people. They don't want us to be able to see through the things that they're doing. They have a lot that they want to do, and it's complete slavery over the entire world. Your favorite influencers, celebrities will lose all of their influence. It'll be reduced to artificial intelligence. This is all planned out. I know how everything works. So, if you don't have faith in me, and it's just like Jesus' situation, when he said have faith in him, he was talking to his followers who were being sex trafficked, who were being abused. When the crowd had to vote who they wanted to be with, whether it was Jesus or Barabbas, they chose Barabbas because a lot of his people were dead, were being abused, were scared. And this is the same situation that we're in. So they tell you have to be with C.J. Hollingsworth. They tell you have to be with Ty Doe. They tell you have to be with the police or be with the military. That's what that is. That is a Barabbas group. That is an Antichrist group who pretend to be the good guys while they're doing you all dirty behind the scenes. This is quite a few people. It's a group of people who sold out the area to slavery, sold the area into slavery. And Elon Musk is coming to collect. Okay? That is evil on earth. That represents evil on earth. And it's my job to rise up as the Black Messiah despite FBI protocol for some Klan member FBI. Job to rise up and save everybody. if you pay attention to everything that I've been saying, I decoded everything. I know there's kids that have been kidnapped and forced into CJ's side or Tydo's side or Neuralink and Elon Musk's side who they have to go against me all day. No problem. They have to continuously go against me every time I try to save them. Every time they think about me in a positive light, they're punished for it. Okay? And we haven't been in existence because they don't know how to handle human trafficking. There's no law enforcement department that knows how to handle human trafficking on this level because it's a structure, it's a foundation, and just for the same reason that Elon Musk wanted me to be a slave, because I was doing the same thing with businesses, and that was the reason why I was able to build $1 billion business infrastructure that he came in to rob, doing the same thing to the human trafficking industry. So we have the entire breakdown. Neuralink, everybody connected to Neuralink, they're going to lie. They're lying at every every corner, every turn. And they're pretending that they are supposed to have control over my life. They're pretending as this situation is staged, and once again, they're supposed to control that, control my role in society, control Bollocksy, control everyone's business. They've been telling people that they're aliens, that fake alien invasion that's been talked about. If you look up Google Project Bluebeam, you'll see people talking about it. There's a society of people who are called conspiracy theorists who basically know, if not everything, know bits and pieces of how the world really works. But those who are structured and blinded by censorship, they don't really understand it. Know that a lot of this stuff is out in public. You can look up MK Ultra. You can see them talking about creating serial killers, torturing people, giving them drugs unwillingly. As if the U.S. government's doing all this. I already told you who it was behind the scenes. The Klan's doing it. The Klan was sent here to enslave America, stop the progression of the American Revolution by Great Britain, and we end up having the CIA. Right? The CIA is Central Intelligence Agency. They're supposed to hold information. But what the Klan does when they invaded it, they use it to create information, create intelligence. So if you see outside of that matrix or that simulation that's put around you, they come after you. Klan, or they use FBI agents, Secret Service agents, military personnel. That's what I went through. So that's what they said. I was a psychic. I was a psychic hunt, which is really a runaway slave hunt. And that's the same reason Elon Musk said America's already enslaved. So the people have to wake up and see what's really going on. Either that, or I need to get out of my situation. I've been robbed. Kids are being sex trafficked. It'd be a lot easier to just come in and close that case. But again, Neuralink, Elon Musk, the Ku Klux Klan, they're invading law enforcement departments. They said they have at least one officer in every department in California. I don't want to believe it, but it's possible because they have Starlink surrounding our entire globe. When they do that, you'll see an increase in crime, you'll see an increase in child sex trafficking, and you'll see an increase in Elon Musk's popularity, which is something we do not want. And with these law enforcement departments being taken over, that's why I'm in the situation I'm in, where I can't do anything I want. Westminster PD, Garden Grove PD, they were invaded first and second. First and third, because they got some officers at Long Beach PD with Tydo and some of his friends. They're doing everything they can to cover up my existence as an FBI agent, doing the same thing. These guys go around spreading misinformation, or if I have anything, they come to take it from me. And this is what Neuralink says that they're doing, right? Neuralink, if you don't come at Neuralink, they're not Neuralink staff aren't going to get up from behind the computer screens and do anything. They have other people who are connected to Neuralink doing all the work for them. And once again, just like the Holocaust, they said that the Asians are the ones who were doing this to me. That's not it. Just like they said the Jews persecuted Jesus. Does not have the best plans for the country or for the world. He's publicly declared war on America. He's threatened our economy. I have screenshots of it on my Twitter account. Check out Coach Darion, CoachDarion. The very first post, the pinned post, it has it all there. His declaration of war against us. And no one is really fighting back because no one looks at it and sees this as the biggest situation in the world and has the support from their supervisors. Or else this would have been over a long time ago. So I got to keep fighting for that, or I got to see if I can get some help on street level, or I got to be able to go into court. I filed a RICO civil case against Elon Musk and his pedophile club for multi-billions of dollars. But if the evidence comes out, the judge will see it. The judge can have him arrested. No matter what Neuralink says, because they're all the same characters, they just rotate them. No matter what Neuralink says, they're all the bad guy. So if you choose Neuralink over me, you're not putting yourself or the human race in a safe position, because at the end, they plan on doing a complete human race genocide where Elon Musk takes a group of people and goes and lives on the moon. Everybody versus everybody. Yeah, pretty much. You've seen the movie Kingsman Secret Service. I remember that church scene, everybody just starts fighting. That's kind of a accelerated version of what he's doing. This one, there's words where they're talking to each other, talking to you, they're confusing you, trying to turn you evil, get you to commit crime. And that's something we want to stop. Basically, Jesus hadn't preached his message enough, got people in the right mindset. And I said to myself, there are some things I didn't teach the guys that are with me, the kids that are with me, when this first began, which I highly regret, because it would have kept everybody together. If I would have worked a little bit faster, building everything. I did not know we were going to be attacked and how war declared on us by the U.S. military for being black and too intelligent and having support from Asians and supporting Asians. And I didn't know it was going to be so hard once I realized what was going on to get you guys back on my side. It's frustrating. I can't get one person to say, I'm down to help you fight back and save the area, save the world, or save themselves. I just talked to somebody else, somebody who had to give blowjobs to police officers and coaches his whole freshman year. Now he has a little bit of leniency, so he feels kind of free. He doesn't want to fight back. And I even told him there's a lot of other people depending on you. I told him the only way you're going to get anything out of this is with me. I told him I'm not going to do anything like that to him. I've told him plenty of times I have his back, but that's just what it is. I told him that the other people who don't want to, or who pretend to want to be in it, don't want to. But I'm good, was the answer I got. But that's what it is. And he's still going to get punished for even seeing me. But they've submit to just doing it. It's frustrating. I understand fear, but faith needs to be on a much higher level than it is. You don't sacrifice your own life, sacrifice the community, sacrifice your friends, your loved ones, because you don't want to fight back, or because you rather hang out with your friends and just submit to being forced to give blowjobs and end up in a point where you're not even able to have a career that you want to have in your life, because these guys are taking over the area and creating a pool to sex traffic, or potential may even disappear. And with some of these people, if I didn't think about them so much, it's possible they could be dead. And this is a game. This is frustrating that we have this Saw game that we're playing, where it's me, where I do something and you're victimized, and then when you have a chance to be on my side, like, I understand you're being concentrated, but on some level, you see me, like I said, it's a faith thing. if you don't have faith in me at all, you know, these guys came in, the first thing they told you guys is that they were robbing me. They tell you I'm too intelligent. That means something. I know some people didn't get that message. Some people got the doctor's message and they're pretending that they were helping me. Once I say they're not, that's what it is. I know they're manipulating people. That's why I can't even say that, because there's people who are dead who didn't believe them. If you know I'm here and you see my story, you got to drop what you're doing and come straight to me. You don't sacrifice the entire country because you're scared. You got to man up or woman up or person up. I don't want to be gender specific. These guys come in, they want to bully the Asian community, they want to bully my kids to make me look bad. The kids are with me. They come in here and they force you guys to give blowjobs and rub it in my face. This is an attack on me. It's an attack on you, but it's an attack on me. You guys were with me. So when I try to help you, you don't fucking side with them. You don't protect them. Especially when you're not with them. That doesn't make sense. You have an opportunity to get out of it and to save everybody. You're supposed to do it. I'm being robbed of billions of dollars. For a lot of you guys, if you were in my program, your future was set with everything I plan on doing. I know what I'm doing. That's the reason why they're robbing me of my thought process. That's the reason why they're replicating everything that I was doing in life. It's the reason why they said they want to be Darion, the new Darion. It's a reason for that. You guys are set for life. You don't fucking side. It's the reason I want you to know you can't say no to the police. Yes, you can. If the rest of the world knew that how corruptly that these police officers are going around raping and killing kids, like it's the 1920s, the rest of the world will come in here and kill that entire department. You can't rape kids. Public, brag about it throughout text messages, and then go and kill police officers. Again, there are Westminster PD officers who've killed FBI agents, other police officers. Ty Doe's killed police officers. They catch him off guard. Of course, if they didn't catch him off guard, it wouldn't work out that way. But that's what's going on right now. They're doing that so they can continue to receive blowjobs from you guys, and so they can get away with helping Elon Musk rob me. These are white supremacists. They're not from the area. These are white supremacist police officers who want to see Elon Musk be successful over me, and they're helping him rob me. They're helping him rob the community. Again, they're overthrowing a government, the federal government, overthrowing city governments, overthrowing state governments. They're invading the governments right now so they can turn all the police officers, all law enforcement evil. That's their plan. And, they started with a small group of people. Westminster PD, Garden Grove worked together to get me locked up for 10 months. And I haven't even started trial yet. Right? I haven't started trial. I haven't been convicted of anything. And I'm going to get off. But I spent 10 months in jail because of this rigged system in Orange County. This extremely corrupt criminal justice system in Orange County. That's literally what's going on right now. I'm being targeted. They're holding me back. I'm being arrested for trying to save everybody. I'm being targeted by racist police officers. This is Orange County. Orange County is known for being racist outside of Orange County. And these guys are proving it. So he died for the sins of his people. Those are his people. The ones who were in that particular situation. So they're not going to kill me. Me dying would be me just giving up my life. Everything that I worked hard for, to say, you guys can have it. And go away. And then allow them to still sex traffic everybody. And still grow the child sex trafficking industry. And still work on this mission to enslave Asians. That said, if I don't fight back, then they're just going to do sex clubs a lot more and just enjoy it. If I do fight back, then they start killing people. So either way, they still plan on doing it. So if that's what happens, if you're on the evil side, as I've been telling you for the past, 3-ish years, you're not supposed to side with them. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen my story or seen my posts where you're not with CJ or Ty Doe or the other trainers. When they say die for their sins, obviously they're being forced. You guys came in, they started kidnapping people, and then, at first it's just the quiet witnesses, but Neuralink comes in, and they say, we're taking over, and they got this immature immature upgrade, or downgrade actually, to the psychology of the situation. Actually, it was still pretty immature when the other guys are doing it. But anyway, it's not. They didn't know what they were doing. They were being forced. You guys are in the same situation. You're being lied to left and right. They're using my name to lure people in. These are the same people that you see on the show To Catch a Predator. They have the same thought processes. They just have technology, and the kids are helping them put on a front like they're entertaining and they're cool. And on top of that, they're copying my personality. Literally anything you find that's funny is me. Conversation, because these guys didn't have personality. Remember, CJ was jealous of me, Tydo was jealous of me. They both wanted support from the community. CJ wanted to lose his virginity. Tydo wanted the community to support him throughout like his campaign, because they said he didn't really have any support. He said that. That's what it was. Neuralink staff, they said they wanted the same thing. Everybody wanted to hang out with the kids, especially after the sexualization, and or even before, because they knew they were going to do this. But that's why Elon Musk's pedophile club are those people, and that's why you guys are with them the entire time, if you're listening. The ones who think more about trying to get away, you guys are with them more. If you completely forgot about the situation, you think about something else, they release you. You can't think about me, you can't think about being sex trafficked. Just like I'm not supposed about the jealousy thing, if once again, how human trafficking rings are built. There is an industry, which is the clan, and they go around, they rob people of influence. They rob people of influence who are the good guys, right? Because they're putting you into the Illuminati, or the Illuminati, you're going into the Illuminati, and then they kind of goes and they destroy everything, using the FBI, Secret Service, military personnel, clan operatives. Somebody to sell out. Now, people talking about you get to sign a deal with the devil. If you sign a deal with the devil, you're committing crime, because that's what evil is. And it's not the devil in real life, it's the Neuralink devil character. And for all of you, it's been the Neuralink devil character the whole time. Elon Musk was playing the devil character in the beginning. They were pretending like they were doing it because Elon Musk wanted to rob me. So none of you guys are with the devil in real life. I was. I had God and the devil. They were courting me for position because I'm the one who was growing the business. I'm the one with the mind that both of them wanted, that everybody wanted. Even Elon Musk said, or him and the pedophile club said, if I'm not going to be with them, I can't be with anybody. And they were adamant about that. They'll destroy everybody else's lives so they can get me and my life, because there was a lot to take out of it. A lot. He's already made billions off of me. They're only saying not to say I didn't die. I didn't die. I'm not somebody from an alternate universe. I'm not somebody different. I'm the same person that I was 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I'm not somebody in Darion's body. Stop believing bullshit if you believe that. Elon Musk lies about everything. He did not have the ability to communicate well. You know his childhood. He was bullied a lot, and then he was pampered at home, right? So they said he had autism. He had a personality deficiency. He could not communicate well. So when he got in the situation, the clan was the one that was getting him relationships, right? They were helping him steal people's business, and he told me himself, I'm not even smart. They're telling me everything. He was using the chip. They're pulling people out of their relationships so he can have sexual relationships, so he can have social relationships. That's who he is, okay? And they do the same thing for others. The same thing for others when they're building human trafficking rings, sex trafficking rings. They find people who have such a bad life, such a pathetic life. I'm not gonna say necessarily pathetic. Is it? Yeah. That's not Neuralink, by the way. I have others with me, not Neuralink. Neuralink doesn't do anything for me, so don't listen to them when they say that they do. Well, unless you're with them, then you don't have a choice, because you have to think whatever Neuralink wants. That's the thing. That's what you guys are getting yourself into if you want to listen to them 24/7 when you have the opportunity to come find me and get out of the situation. I'm at 523 West 55th Street. I'm about to go home. I was going to stay out here for the night, but it doesn't make sense if I'm going to end up doing this over and over again. But I'll be back here tomorrow because I got to go see the psych doctor. Even though I'm one of the smartest people in the world, being robbed of my thought process by the richest man in the world, I have to go explain psychology to the psychiatrist. White supremacy county, Orange County, working together to hold me back so they can keep me as Elon Musk's slave. You got the district attorney's office who have people who are in on it, the public defender's office who have people who are in on it, you have police officers who have people who are in on it, federal agents who have people who are in on it, and they're all working together to hold me back. You see the Klan takes over a city, you look up the history of the Klan, you'll see they go into cities, they take over, or not even cities, states. They'll take over the governor's office, they'll take over mayor's office, they take over police offices. They do all that. This is what they've been doing throughout history, and this is who this is. This is a white supremacy county, and they're supporting white supremacy, or else this would have been done a long time ago. They looked at me and said, there's no way that's going on with you, you're black. They just said, like when they took my BB gun out of my car and said I had a deadly weapon. It's not a deadly weapon, it's a BB gun. It's completely legal. It's Garden Grove. Soul exposed is not real. There's no such thing as soul exposed. There's no soul exposed. They're just calling it different things. Only thing that's real is everything that I'm saying. If I'm like, listen, if you go into church your whole life, right? And let's say God says something, and God's inside of me, right? I'm the one with the position. I'm the one who's leading the war of good and evil on the good side. So if you know who is supposed to be the leader of the war of good and evil on the inside, on the good side, you know who I am. So if I'm telling you, and since I'm the only person who broke down everything all the way back to Bible days, even to the points where this is a Sodom and Gomorrah situation, they didn't tell me a lot of this stuff. I had to break it down and figure it out myself. I'd be sitting there just thinking, and then I figure something out that, like, that's tough to figure out because there's no evidence of anything around me. And Neuralink says nobody's going to believe that you figure that out on your own, so we're going to take credit. That's how this is. Okay, and then they spread everything that I figure out. They spread everything that I figure out to everyone else. So the soul's exposed means they're listening to my thoughts. My thoughts are exposed because they're giving them away for free. And that's why I'm suing for $200 billion, because you can't do that to somebody for 4 years and then have the FBI follow behind them, Secret Service follow behind them, ruin their life, have Westminster PD jump on and do the same thing. Go to everybody who I know and try to ruin my reputation, solicit trespassing warnings from different people, have me poisoned. You can't do all that stuff, especially throughout 4 years. I know some other people have gone through some of this because they said anything I go through, they want other people to go through it. So when I sue, other people can come in and sue as well, and then they can extort them. Unless you're with me, I'm not going to worry about you because I don't want to see you get extorted by somebody who may not get caught up. That's what it is. Said, I guess somebody looked at one of the text messages today and said Neuralink said that they wanted this to be a house of horrors. I don't know, I think it was Huntington Beach. Somebody or people are looking through the text messages to try to help out. But if you're with Neuralink, you're listening to them while you're going through everything. They're setting you up. So if I'm not with you, then you're not gonna be able to finish. Unless you lock yourself away somewhere and you can stay safe. Neuralink is plotting on your downfall. Once again, they've killed people for trying to investigate. I'm sorry. I appreciate all of you guys who've tried. As I've said, if Elon Musk's successful with turning our simulation into white supremacy extremist hell on earth, then there's going to be a lot going on. Like I forgot the names of that one black guy, the one that they released him and were chasing him. They were hunting him. They had dogs and they found some of his body parts in the dog's body, or in the dog's stomach. This is recent, and the police chief is behind it. You got Neuralink monitoring all these situations. You got a lot of racial situations popping up right now. And you have like that Neely or something like that, where he put up a fundraiser to try to get help, and you just have Ron DeSantis retweeting it, Kid Rock retweeting it. So you got people supporting white supremacy hate crimes in public who were in positions where 5 years ago they would have been extremely canceled. You have Elon Musk going against everything that he's actually doing. So he's trying to usher in pedophilia, mainstream pedophilia. Right now you're on the transgender situation. Pedophilia is coming. Again, I said I don't know if they're going to do bestiality, but I've already explained his psychology. And it's not just him, but the people who were doing it for him. They have that thought process of we want to be able to have sex. And just like Neuralink said, we don't want to be cool to have sex, or we don't want to have to work for it. That's the thought process these guys have. So the more they can sexualize people early, they feel like the easier it'll be for them to have sexual relations. Actually, I'm going to stay. I'm not going to drive all the way back to LA and then have to get up and come all the way back out here tomorrow. I understand my car. It's not that big a deal. I'm just not going to park somewhere where I have to worry about waking up with guns pointed at me and me being arrested for no reason. So I'm going to switch cities. Then I'll stay out here a little bit, and then I'm going to go home tomorrow. So I'll probably stay in Fountain Valley. Or no, because I got to be in Garden Grove at the gym. I'm going to Garden Grove to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, know that they said they're going to wake you up and because they want white supremacy. They're saying wake you up again and again because they want white supremacy, referring to the police. This is the narrative that they're giving to the kids and they're giving to me. No, whenever Neuralink gives you a narrative, that might be a narrative for one person, if anybody, but that's the Ultra Universe narrative. That's the narrative that Neuralink wants everybody to go by. Remember, this is the Ultra Universe, so everything goes into their filter, the computer brain interface, and it's spit out with the Neuralink narrative. Okay, so if it's spit out with a Neuralink narrative, if everybody goes by Neuralink's narrative, we will be in the Ultra Universe. You will be stuck in singularity, which is what it's called, which you basically do whatever the artificial intelligence says. And this is what they warn us about. Everything they warn us about. I broke it down. It said $200 billion. That's not realistic as far as the lawsuit goes. When I list out everything, including me being shot with multiple satellites, so let's say I'm being shot with a satellite, white supremacy slavery game. It was Hunger Games. It's a real thing. It was me. And I'm being shot with a satellite from, what's it called? First of all, I've been shot with a bunch of satellites because a bunch of people listen to me think, but that's not my biggest concern. I've been shot with a satellite from Army, Air Force, Space Force, and these were to do damage to me, right? These are to give me cancer. Because they said if I'm the richest man in the world, they don't want me to live too long because they want to rob me, right? That's only a part of it. There's so much more. You can't take somebody's thoughts and pass them around. Mr. PD was taking footage, cutting it up, passing it around. They even had footage from my mom's phone. I know that would be her lawsuit, but that's real. They said we don't want to be police officers right now while we're doing this, but when they're attacking me, then they use it. And it's not that wasn't the whole department, but they add people into what they're doing. And then, everybody feels secure because everybody left me for them. Fuck, that's frustrating because, again, it's kids. It's adults too, but a lot of them are kids and a lot of people are being manipulated heavily. And then if you know what's going on, you don't come see me right away, then you're concentrated until you forget. And it's frustrating because I haven't been able to see anybody or talk to anybody who I can get to say, okay, I'm gonna have you back. Let's save everybody except for one person. But they got to him. Everybody went to him. They invaded his parents, or his mom, his grandma, to control my image and stop him from helping me. He was going to get other people to help out. But I mean, you can see in our text messages we're talking, and then all of a sudden he stops talking, and then it happens. A lot of conversations. Anybody I communicate with, they communicate with them. This is a sign, according to the California Penal Code, of human trafficking. They're controlling my communication.